Hey, hi, hello. I am Jen, and this is RJ Crochet. I'm going to start making videos on YouTube. So I'm going to start by making vlogs, weekly vlogs about what I'm making, and I'll give you the designer and what yarn I'm using, and also what if I'm doing something freehand, then I will explain to you what I'm trying to do and show you the end result, no matter how bad or good it looks. So come with me on this journey. So I actually have, I think, 3 whips at the moment. But what I am hyper focused on is the Twilight Skies Tea by Made with Love by Daisy, and I'm actually really enjoying this. Um, it's it's really fun to follow the pattern. What I have noticed though is that I have tried it on and it is a little too small for me. So I think I'm going to carry on making this one, but when it's done, I'll probably make another one that is slightly better fitting. For this version, I am using Hugh Loco's 2024 Advent Calendar yarn, which honestly, it is so soft. And do you guys know what I mean when I say it feels good in my fingers? I feel like you would if you are crocheters or knitters or fiber artists. You understand what I mean. Yeah, so I only have a few more rows. I think I have about 13 more rows to go, and then I'll be done and I'll try it on and show you all. It is finished. It is finished. Here is the Twilight Skies tea. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It is a little small, I will admit that. But yeah, it was a really fun pattern to make. So go check out Made with Love by Daisy. The top that I'm wearing now is a combination of leftover yarn and I have no idea what to do. Which seems to be a lot of how I make stuff. I get an idea, try and follow through, whether it works out or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So for this, I was doing a pattern test, and I had a fair bit of leftover yarn. So just decided, you know what, I'm going to make a whole bunch of granny squares and sew them all together. And this is the outcome. As pictures here, I will insert some pictures here. And yeah, so there's actually a funny story. There is actually a different amount of squares in each color. So I think there's the most in the brown, and it was so hard. I have never had such a hard time with maths and how many squares should be in the front, how many should be in the back, what should it look like, there were so many questions that I did not have the answer to until the last minute. And then so I decided I'd put 4x4 on both front and back, and then deciding how to lay them out together. Like, that was a mission in itself. But yeah, the thing I quite like about it is I can wear it both this way and the other way. Like, it's here I'll have pictures of both the front and the back. Um, yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think I quite like it, but I'm not much of a crop top kind of person. Let me see. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I tried to freehand a bikini. Didn't go so well. Um, it doesn't fit, like, barely at all. Like, it's an awkward shape, and probably need to add some elastic to it and whatnot. I It was a try. Right, I will show you the back. Looks The back is quite good, isn't it? But the front, not so good. Oh well. Yeah, it was a try. And it was fun to try. So, yeah, it's an interesting experience. I just tried to rewatch a clip that I just did, and my microphone wasn't on, so you can't hear what I'm saying. So now I'm gonna have to redo all of it. I don't even know what I said. Oh god. Okay, so I don't know if this was gonna be as funny or as I say funny. I think I'm funny, but that's just me. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna hit all the points that I originally did, but here we are. Wish me luck. Um, so I'm gonna update on the Mountain Ridge cardigan that I had to frog yesterday. Finished frogging it, and I finished the back with the correct stitch this time, which is quite satisfying. So here it is. I'm going to clip you onto here so that both my hands are free, and hopefully you can hear me still. I mean, you can probably hear me better than the last clip. So here it is, the Mountain Ridge cardigan, back panel. Ta-da! And it actually feels so much better than the original one that I did. So I'm quite glad that I did frog it in the end. It was the sensible thing to do. But you know when you've nearly finished it and you realise you have to frog it, it's slightly disheartening. And also this yarn is really hard to frog. It keeps snagging. But it still looks good. You can still see the stitch definition, which I'm glad about. I started one of the front panels here. I didn't actually bring all of this yarn with me on holiday that I have. So I actually think this is the last ball that I have. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to finish it while we're on holiday, but it's fine. It's fine. It just means I'm going to have to start something new. Oh no! Update on my squares cardigan. I am over halfway through the back panel, and I think it's looking pretty good. I wanted it to be oversized, but I don't think it's going to be as oversized as I originally wanted it to be. But it's still looking good. I still really like it. I think it looks quite good. I think it reminds me a little bit of chocolate, a bit of milk chocolate, a little bit of white chocolate. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. So I'm hoping I can get to. So each square is 20 rows long and 20 stitches wide. So I'm hoping I can get to the last 20 today, get onto the last set of 20 rows today, and then maybe by the time we go back, it I will have started one of the front panels. Basically I'm doing cardigans at the moment because it is pretty damn cold in England right now. We aren't there at the moment, which I don't know, some of you might realise that is quite obvious. But yeah. So the thing is, I don't know what, once I've finished this front panel, I don't know what I'm going to start. I've brought enough yarn with me to start a few things. Sorry, I was just hearing something. So I bought the rest of a few Locos 2024 advent calendar with me. So I was thinking of doing like a raglan cardigan with that, and I've also brought some cotton yarn with me as well to try some mosaic crochet. Because I keep seeing these beautiful, stunning cardigans and jumpers and tops for mosaic crochet, and I want them so badly. But I've never actually done mosaic crochet before, so I'm going to try that. I'd like to try that. I've also bought some yarn to do the cuff Cardi by TLYarn crafts. So I've got enough to keep me going. We'll see. Also, book update. So I think I've said I finished Legendborn already by Tracy Dion. I finished King of Wrath by Anna Huang, and which is pretty good. Did I say Wrath? King of Pride? Listen, with these book titles, I can never remember which is which. But I will put the second one here somewhere. I finished that one. It was pretty good. I think I still prefer the first one. I think I generally tend to enjoy the first one more. It's not saying that the second one was bad at all, but yeah, I don't know. It was still good. It was still really good. And I have started Bloodmarked. I'm about 9 or 10 hours into that one. It's a 22-hour book. But oh my gosh. Bloodmarked is the second book in the Legendborn series by Tracy Dion. Bloodmarked is so much darker and heavier than Legendborn. There are some bits that are quite difficult to listen to. Yeah, which is quite hard. It's still amazing. Like I think this is going to be another 5-star read. So Legendborn was 5 stars. This Bloodmarked is going to be 5 stars. Like incredible. Dark, but incredible. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I will give you another update tomorrow morning, hopefully with only a few rows left of the Cardi, this Cardi that I'm making, and hopefully whatever next thing I've started with. Alright, see you later. I'm an awkward person, and that was very awkward, and I hope this clip has audio. Goodbye. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong. I actually have 3 rolls of this yarn, so I should be able to finish the front panel that I'm working on and possibly start the next one. I'm not actually going to talk all that much today. I'm going to give a very big update. So, well, I'll give a little bit of an update. For my square cardigan, I'm on the quote unquote last set of 20. But I have decided that I'm probably going to do one more set because looking at it now, it's not as long as I'd quite like it to be. It's not as oversized as I'd like it to be. So I'd like it. It's not. I mean, clarify myself. I don't know what I'm saying. It's not as widely oversized as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to make it slightly longer. It's not going to be that much longer, but yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. Guys, tired today. It's early. Yeah. For some reason, I keep like waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and to be fair, I go back to sleep, but it's only for an hour. I say everywhere. Yeah, nothing wrong. Don't worry. I'm in a good mood. I'm just chilled today, and a bit just chilled and tired. And it's a bit cold at the moment as well, so I'm quite happy that I'm making cardigans. Give me 1 second and I will show you what I mean with my square cardigan. I kind of figured I've actually seen me crocheting a little bit, you know. So keep hold of this. I always do this. Do you guys do this with your stitch markers? Like just so you can keep track of them. So what I mean is so I'm on row 83. I was originally gonna make 100, do 100 rows. But I don't think this is going to be as long as I would like it to be. So, sorry, this is flipping and flopping all over the place. So I'm going to do probably another, once I've done this 20 here, I'm going to do another set and then see how I feel about it. Because I just think it's going to, when I get to 100, it's going to be either just at my hips, I'd like it to be a bit longer. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I know I said yesterday I was going to finish this front panel, but I haven't. But I don't know if I put that clip in, but I did find I actually bought 3 more balls of this. So I can finish one of the front panels at least. Yeah. What are you guys up to? Tell me stuff. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Here's me crocheting a little bit. I have gotten quite far into blood marked now as well. There there's been some happy moments in it, like peaceful moments. And if you've read it, you'll know what I mean. So I might finish that today on audio. Sadly, it's quite hard to read and crochet at the same time. I don't know if you heard that because I whispered it. So it's quite hard to read and crochet at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. I've lost count. Give me 1 second. Twenty-three. Okay. This is 24. Honestly, if crochet's done anything, it's made me second guess my counting abilities. Because honestly, I can count, but when it comes to crocheting, apparently I cannot. Good times, huh? And I've heard a lot of people who crochet say the same thing. That counting is hard. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for today, I think. I might do an update later, but we'll see. And if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've actually done it again. I recorded like a 3.5 minute video and my microphone wasn't working. So now I have to do it again. Good start, isn't it, to my YouTube adventure, is that twice now the audio hasn't recorded. Okay, so what I was saying, the Mountain Ridge Cardi, I finished the first front panel. I won't start the second panel. I'll wait till we're back home because while I still have 2 balls of that yarn, I don't like, now that I've correctly counted and checked, I don't like to have to stop and then wait for more yarn, especially in the middle of a segment. So I will wait till we're back home to continue with that because I have more at home. The square cardigan that I'm making, the beige and brown one, I made no progress on yesterday. I didn't do anything. And I think it's probably because I overwhelmed myself with adding the, once I've done this bit, I'm gonna then do another 20. Because it does take quite a long time. But I'm hopefully gonna make some progress today. What I did start is the, no, I can't remember if it's the Toni cuffed Cardi or just the cuffed Cardi by TLYarn Crafts. I started this yesterday, well, last night, and honestly, if you get the kit for this pattern, this Heartland yarn, it works up so smoothly, it's so soft. I can just tell that I'm going to be so snug and cozy in this cardigan when it's done. I can't wait. I just want it to be finished now. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to have any of my whips, any of my newer whips finished on this holiday, which is a shame, but it was worth a try. I mean, we're on holiday, right? Like, so I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Yeah. I've realised there's probably a lot of ums and yes in this. I don't really know what to say. I'm going to try and get some more background footage. So like, I'll get a video of the cuff Cardi, like the back panel and the front panel that I've done, and hopefully of me working up on the square cardigan that I'm doing, and on the cuff Cardi, the Toni's cuff Cardi. I'll take some video of me doing that today, and then I really should start putting all these video segments together. There's quite a lot. Now I have to put in some video as well, and I think it's going to take some time. But yeah, you'll see some B footage, B-roll, not really sure what it's called. And then I will check back in again tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Good morning. It's a little bit rainy this morning, which I'm quite enjoying. It's a nice rain. Anyway, you're not here for me to talk about the weather. I'm here to give you an update. So, I finished the first front panel. Da, da, da. And you know what? I actually love this colour. It's a really nice blue. So yeah, I will start the second front panel when we get home, while the back panel and this front panel are blocking as well, because I have a feeling that it's going to take a while for this to dry. I mean, it's such thick yarn that, yeah, I think it's going to take a while, so I'll probably have to stick a fan on it as well. But yeah, I'm quite liking it so far. As for the square cardigan that I've been making, the beige one, I changed my mind again. And I end up following my original instincts and going for the 5x5. And okay, it's not going to be as loose fitting as I wanted it to, but I still think it's going to be super cute and comfy and soft. So I don't know if I'm actually going to start the front panels yet or not. Don't know. I haven't. I might. Everything seems to be waiting till we're back home, but I'll see. I might start it because it will be easy. It's going to be easier and go so much faster because it's only going to be a 2x2. It's just going to be this wide. I think it will work up a lot quicker. I'll have to check which cables I brought with me though. But that's that. Then the cuffed Cardi, I've made some progress. I've added a couple of rows. I can't get over how soft this is. I can't wait to snuggle up into this and just enjoy it, you know? Yeah, I'm a few rows in, so I'll make some progress on that. And one more update. Because I finished the back panel of the square Cardi, sorry, all the yarn is getting tangled. Because I finished the back panel of the square Cardi, I decided to start something new, obviously. So with the leftover Loco advent calendar, so I've got this, which I used to finish the Twilight Skies tea, and I've got like 3 more balls, 3 more cakes, I'll say, to use for the rest of the advent calendar. I have started a raglan, and this one is going to be a cardigan. Apparently I'm in a very much cardigan making space at the moment. Yeah, so literally started it last night, and I did a foundation single crochet, and I'm doing the rest in half double crochets. I tend to use the American terminology rather than the English terminology, but yeah, just it's very hard to make it sit in a square when I'm holding it up. But yeah, that is all the updates I have for now. I am hoping to get this video edited and up by next Friday, but I'm not gonna hold myself to that because there's a lot of parts. I've done a lot of like few-minute videos. A lot of few-minute videos. I don't know if that made sense, but I've done a lot of like 3 to 5 minute videos. So I'm gonna have to put them all together, add in the B-roll footage, and it's gonna be a lot. But hopefully it'll be out by next Friday, and I hope you'll enjoy it. See you later. I'm gonna do a bit of an outro here, which is quite ironic because I have just filmed the intro to it, and I look exactly the same, so it's gonna look like no time has passed. But I promise it has, and you can see throughout the video that yes, things have made some progress. I just want to say thank you for being with me and watching this first vlog. Made a deep amount of progress. So I finished the Twilight Skies tee. I have done the back panel and one front panel of the Mountain Ridge Cardi. I've started the back panel of the Toni cuffed Cardi, and I've started a cardigan raglan. As per usual, I brought far too much yarn with me and was just expecting that I can do loads. But, well, I was very wrong about how much I thought I could do. But, you know, when you don't know what mood is going to strike you. So I'm blaming that. Yeah, it's been a good crocheting week. And you'll be able to see all updates on my Instagram, so go follow that. It is RJ Crocheted on Instagram. I don't really post much on Blue Sky. Like it automatically updates posts from Instagram. So no, sorry, on Threads. Threads. It does that. Yeah, go follow me on Instagram. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching this vlog. Have a great time whenever you're watching this. Sorry, I just got someone else's outro in my head and I'm not going to do that. I hope you're having a great time. Keep drinking water. Keep breathing. I know it's a shitty time at the moment. And I hope it gets better. Thank you so much. Bye.